definitely deals with the dead body.
No.
She's either momming or flipping. Come on, I don't know which.
Have a good day. Oh my God. You guys, the best thing just happened to me. The bus driver that just dropped me, he was wondering where I worked at, because around the area where he drops me off, it's just funeral homes. He was like, he wonders whether I embalm the bodies or I put makeup on them, because where else? So I had to tell him, no, I work at a doctor's office. It's a 30-minute walk. Anyways, let me show y'all my outfit today. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Outfit check. Outfit check. Outfit check. So I have my watch on, my jacket. I put my purse in my book bag because Lancome, Chanel, my YSL earrings. Now let's go to work. Yo, I think I'm like high on sugar because I've been eating so much candy. And I bought me, tell me why, I spent $20 in New York. I bought 3 things. I bought a pack of gum, some water, and some chewy candies. $20. Anyways, what's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Big Pheebz, back again with another episode. Welcome to the Rich and Surgical Club. I'm a certified medical assistant, and on here, we talk about everything from God to medical supplies, medical terminologies, everything medical. For people that are starting, people that have started, and people that are looking to start. And the one thing that I do every morning, if you've been watching my videos, I say a prayer every morning before I start the video. All right, so let's get into it. Father in heaven, I thank you for today. I give you glory, honor, adoration. Are we recording? Yes, we are. I give you glory and adoration. I thank you, God, for the blessings that you've done, for what you've done to me, and how you've helped me to increase, how you've helped me to assimilate at work. I thank you for the people that are watching this video, that you help them, you give them peace of mind, and you give them their heart desires, and you protect them, guide them, and you protect me and guide me. Today, goodly heritage is my portion. Lines shall fall into pleasant places for me. In Jesus' mighty name, we've prayed. Amen. You guys, let me tell you this, T, and mother effing T. Yesterday was a whole roller coaster. If I tell you that, first of all, this weather is succulent. Look at the weather is so good. It's not hot at all. It's fixing to rain in a few. I think by 8 o'clock it's gonna rain. I don't know. Sure. I just hope my hair looks good because I don't have energy to fix any hair today. So you guys. Yesterday I had so much fun at work. I'm telling you, as a medical assistant, you're gonna have fun if you know what you're doing. Y'all, I'm telling you that I did not even, what time is it? 7:21. Okay? Oh yeah. Let's get it. Because I'm not trying to be late this morning. So if I tell you that yesterday at work was like a ball, like the blast, you will not believe me. Yesterday, because like I always do, I recap my day in the mornings of what happened at work. I had 13 patients out of 37, I think, and it was just 4 of us. It was just 3 of us. So we were like back to back. rooming patients, back to back. Yo, 2 things happened yesterday. Was it 2 things? No, 3 things happened. I had 3 patients that had 3 different incidents that at the end of the day, I thank God because God gave me the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be able to fix and react fast in that situation. The first one, as a medical assistant, you have to be very alert, you have to be detailed, and you have to be observant. The first one, the patient, I took her blood, right? It was time for me to take her blood draw. So I went there, I took her blood, and her vein was so tiny. I couldn't find any vein in her body. I promise you I couldn't find. So I had to go in her wrist, right? So this patient, when I went in her wrist, the vein was like so slow. It was dragging, and I had 2 tubes to collect. I had a gold top and a purple top, lavender. So SST and hematology, basically CBC. So, and you know, when you want to collect the blood, right? You have to. What do? You have to tie the tourniquet, the blue thing, the blue rubber band is called a tourniquet. Tie the tourniquet above on the person's bicep like this, above their elbow, right? Make sure you tie the tourniquet on the arm that you can find a vein, a good vein. Make sure you find the vein first before you tie the tourniquet. Don't tie the tourniquet and say you want to find the vein, because people do that, but you have to know what you are doing. So tie the tourniquet first, or look around and poke. Just use your hand to touch the arm. If you see like, oh, you can feel a vein, then tie the tourniquet so the vein can pop. So, but this time I couldn't find any veins in her arms, so I had to go to her hand. So where do you think I tied the tourniquet? I tied it below her elbow, right? So did they open the school? Well, once you shoot school, I said, well, remember the school that I used to take the back door? They've opened it today. We thank the Lord. Anyways, maybe they forgot to close it yesterday, sir. I'm grateful because I don't have to go all that way. So it's almost 7:30. So anyways, you guys, as I was saying, so I tied the tourniquet below her elbow and I started smacking her hand so the vein can pop. I didn't even need to smack it too hard because when you tap like this, the vein will pop up. So anyways, did they open the front? Okay, they opened the front. So basically, right, then after doing that, I now wiped with alcohol, inserted the needle, and then once you see the flash, because if you use a butterfly, you have to see the flash, right? You insert it at a 45-degree handle. When you are inserting the needle, you have to make sure that your 2 hand is under the needle, right? When you insert it and you see the flash, then you put the vacuum into the connector and let the blood come out. So basically, that's what I did. But it took a long while before the tubes could fill up, just because of how small her veins are, right? So basically, after this patient left, another patient came. This one, she was a younger girl, right? So this younger patient, good morning. So this younger patient, she's never been to the doctor's office before, right? So when she came, she was a new patient, and then she was supposed to get her blood drawn. But then I think she had been fasting, because when they tell you to come get your blood drawn, you have to fast. So I think she had been fasting, right? So immediately, I was asking her, I was like, is she scared of needles? She said, yeah. I said, okay, that she should not pass out. She should tell me when she's about to pass out. Because you have to ask them, because some people, even grown-ass men tend to pass out, literally. I need to walk faster because it's already 7:26. I need to walk faster. pasta, so I'm not it. So basically, what was I saying? Yeah. This bag is somewhat heavy because of my Chanel bag that's inside my Lancome bag. Anyways, y'all, as I was saying, so this girl passed out. I'm telling you the truth. I took her blood, right? Took her blood, and then she said, and I asked her, and she said she was feeling woozy. So I told her to lay down on the doctor's bench. So basically, she was not feeling lightheaded, and I said, should I get her water? She said yes, I should get her some water. So I came. See, it's your car, loud ass car. So I gave her some water, right? And I told her to lay down as much as she can, and when she's done, she should go to check out. Tell me why this girl couldn't walk. She was just shaking, like she was like moving back and forth, like swaying basically. And then I looked at her, I was like, are you okay? Are you about to pass out? Do you need to lie down? She said yes, that she needs to lie down. As we were holding her to walk into the room, the girl just went. Her eyes just closed. Bah. I said, and she was standing. They were trying to make her sit. She couldn't sit. I just lifted her. I lifted her by her thighs. You know how you lift somebody to sit down? I lifted her by her thighs, one arm, put her on the bench. Everybody was like, whoa. They were so, and y'all know that I just started this job. They were so like amazed that I have that kind of strength to just use one hand to lift somebody. I was now, look, and then one of the girls, right? One of the medical assistants was like, thank God Pheebz found it. Thank God Pheebz caught it. Because if Pheebz didn't catch it, she would have passed out. I was like, I know, right? Y'all, I was so happy. Oh my God. I need to walk fast. Y'all, I was so happy. Oh my God. My phone keeps moving to the side. God damn. Anyways. I was so happy that at least like I helped that little girl. And she wasn't, like she didn't hit her head or she didn't fall or something like that. It's a wonderful day. It's not even hot at all. Like it's a really, really good morning. I'm so happy that it's not hot. I'm not sweaty. Even though I need to quicken my steps and hurry up so I can get to work. So anyways, as I was saying, this girl passed out. Right? So they took you know that I don't know what it's called. I know what it's called, I just forgot its name. It starts with an N. When you break it and you let people, let whoever smell it. Anybody that passes out, you put it close to their nose so they can smell it. It's very strong. It's like alcohol based, but it's in a little packet. You break it and you put it close to their nose and you wake them up. So the doctor and everybody came. The doctor and the two other medical assistants that were there again, because the girl was my patient. I brought her in, I roomed her, asked her all the questions, checked her, went back to take her blood. So she was my patient, you get. Anyways, today feels so good. Feels so good. Look at that water. Look at the water, y'all. Look at that water. It's so pretty. Anyways, as I was talking, so I said anyways all the time. It's crazy. I need to hurry up pool. 7:30 literally. So, as I was saying, this girl passed out, and then we had to, thank God we had like ice pops. We literally had icicles in the fridge. So the doctor asked one of the girls to go get it, and she went and brought it and gave it to her to lick the ice pop so she can get some sugar in her system. And when she was okay, she left. Yo, I was so scared for her. And then I had to tell her, like, she was young. I had to tell her, I was like, now that you know how your body is, you have to eat. So if you are going out, if you are going to a concert, or you are going to a club and you know you're going to be drinking, you need to eat 2 grilled sandwiches or 2 cheeseburgers so that you can absorb whatever alcohol you're going to be taking, right? So the last patient that I had, she had come in earlier. Good morning. She said she was sick, that she needed to see the doctor. That no, I think she said, yeah, that she needed to see the doctor. But this patient came with kids. So me, I saw her stomach. I thought she was pregnant. And then I told the doctor, I think she might be pregnant. The doctor went into the room. I said, oh, congratulations. The lady was like, no, my baby is 6 months old. She was like, oh, I thought you told my medical assistant that you were pregnant. The lady was like, no, I didn't say that. Maybe it was the way I was carrying my toddler, because she came in with a baby and a toddler. I had to apologize to the doctor because it was so mortifying. Anyways, that aside, that was over. That was like towards the end of the day. But this is to say that as a medical assistant, you cannot assume anything. That taught me a quick lesson. You can't assume. Whatever the patient tells you, that is exactly what you tell the doctor. You can't assume that, oh, maybe she's this and she's not this. You have to ask instead of assuming. Because the moment you don't ask and you just assume, and the doctor goes into the room with another knowledge, and they go and embarrass themselves, the doctor will come for you, and that doctor might not be nice. So you can't assume, you can't say shit that you don't know, you can't, anything that you haven't verified, you can't take it as truth. Exactly. You have to verify all your information from your patients. And you have to make sure that if the patient is telling you anything, you put it down in Epic, write it down so that you cover your own self and you cover your license. Because Epic can be used as evidence in the courts. It is a federal document and it's not Google. They will tell you. So don't go there looking for your friend or your best friends or your classmates or whoever's track record. If they find out, first they're gonna fire your ass, second they're gonna take you to court. Okay? So you gotta be careful, my nicks. You gotta be careful. Let me see, what time is it? 7:34. Okay, I'm walking. I just started this walk, so I don't know when I'm gonna get home. I think I'm going to get to work at I don't want to use my mouth to say anything. I'm going to get to work early enough that I can eat, so I can prepare, and then go to work and not have to stress. But this bag is heavy than a mother effer. Yeah, bag here, god damn it. The bag is heavy. But I wish yesterday I had so much energy. Oh my god, I was on a roll. I was doing this and I was doing that and I was doing this and I was doing that, and I was checking in patients, you know. And I advise you, before you go to work, make sure you eat. And if you're a coffee drinker, make sure you take your coffee, because being a medical assistant and being good at what you do, your energy is going to be going. Okay, we're still recording. Your energy, you're going to be using a lot of energy, so you need some form of sugar, you need some form of, and if you're somebody that works out, you take your pre-workout in the morning, go work out, and then get ready for work. Oh my god, look at this car. I'm about to show y'all. Do y'all see that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I digress. So you have to make sure that I'm just taking my sweet time and I'm walking. I'm not even walking fast because the weather feels so good. Like the breeze on my skin. It was not as hot as yesterday. I'm so glad I used so much sunscreen. There's no sun outside. I'm so happy. So you guys, tell me why something happened yesterday. I was going back home, right? I was on the bus, and then I got an alert from Chime that says you've paid off your debt. I was like, because I was owing them $100, $120. I was like, huh? Which debt? Who paid it off? And then I went to my account. Yo, I got paid. Your girl got paid. Oh my God, I got paid. And I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, oh yes, your bitch just got paid. But this is what I want to do, because y'all know that I'm trying to get into CSC school. I already got into the school. I applied. I did my what's it called? My TEAS exam. I passed. Everything was good. The school that I want to go to, the moment we start classes, I'm going to let you guys know, because the Nigerian in me is not going to want to talk about something that has not yet come to pass. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want a situation whereby I'm going to say, oh, this is what this is what I got going on, and then somebody go and pour some sand inside my garri, or somebody pours fucking stones inside my rice. But I applied. Going to CSC school is something that has been on my mind. I want to be a surgical technologist so flipping bad. I want to be so flipping bad, walking in the OR with the doctors. I don't know how you just make a song on a whim like that. Anyways, as I was saying, so the school is in New York City, and I've tried, like, I prayed. See, before I even decided that I wanted to go to school, I prayed. I asked God. I was like, God, I really want this school. I want to get knowledge. Oh, that's a squirrel. Hey. Yeah, look, that's a squirrel. Look at this bugger. Anyways, I prayed though. I asked God, I was like, God, please, if this school is sure for me, let me enter. Let them accept me. The school is pricey than a mother. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The school is actually pricey, but that's the school that I want to go to. That's the school that I'm going to. That's the school that I will graduate from, in Jesus' name. Because imagine being a CMA, right? And I go to school every day. I'm doing because the school is, I think it's a bachelor. It's not a bachelor's degree. It's an associate's degree at the end of the day, sha. So basically, it's like I'm going to school. I'm learning how to be in the OR. I'm learning all the instruments that I need to be able to help the doctor to do their surgery properly. And y'all know me. You know me. I have the ability to learn at the pace of a dolphin. I'm telling you. I just started working here 4 weeks ago, but I already learned everything. Everything's already in my head by God's grace. I'm not going to ever make a mistake. God is going to help me and God is going to guide me. But being a surgical technologist, baby, I could be making $100 an hour. Okay? I could be making $65 to $100 per hour. Okay? And the moment that happens, I'm going to go to, what's it called? I'm going to start nursing school. Because my goal is to be an RNFA, right? Registered Nursing First Assistant. So, but I want to be a nurse first before I become a first assistant, even though I'm a surgical tech, right? So it's to be RNFA. Or I could be a surgical first assistant and then go get my RN, right? But at the same time, I want to get a bachelor's degree. So I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything that God wants me to do. I'm doing everything in my power that I can do, that God has helped me to be able to get to where I want to. Because you guys will come with me on this journey. I'm telling you, You will come with me on this journey, and you will see how God will bless me and how He was gonna help me fulfill all my dreams. I'm about to be a doctor, y'all. Don't play with me. I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm telling you, there's gonna be that Dr. Ayolua Pheebz Saba, and we're gonna come back to this video that I'm making today on June the 26th, 2025 at, what time is it? At 7:42 a.m. that Pheebz said she was going to be a doctor, and God helped her and she became a doctor. Because a lot of things have happened in my life, a lot of things that happened in my past, that it was worth it in the end of the day. Like, I knew what God was trying to do for me. I knew what He was trying to help me become. Even though, like, I was stubborn, I didn't want to go to not high school. I didn't want to go to college. I thought college was a fucking scam. I just felt like, you know, they just wanted to use me to pay all their other bills. I'm talking about my parents and stuff. But education for a black woman is never a scam. It's a tool. It's a weapon. It's an enhancement. You see how people enhance their bodies and look like a bad bitch and look the fuck good? Imagine if you enhance your brain and you go to school and you graduate with good grades and you become something. That is the baddest bitch ever. And then when you become something, you can use that money and go get your body done. And now you are one of the baddest baddies. Because your brain is smart and intelligent and your body is the shit. And now nobody can top that. And I don't want you to now do all this and go end up with a dusty, or don't go end up with a broke guy, because nah, you're too smart for that. Too smart. The girls that are following the teachings that I have been, sharing, and the experiences that I've been sharing, they're smart, intelligent women, okay? So if you want to ensure that your life becomes something, you have to start thinking right now, what do I want to be in 10 years? Where do I want to see myself in 15 years? Because 15 years is going to come like this and it's going to disappear. Anyways, I just got to work, y'all. I just got to work. I'm about to walk in right now. Thank you guys for listening. Like, follow, share, comment. Send these videos to your friends, to your family, whoever you want to encourage. And if you have any questions, if you have anything that you feel like you need to talk about, send me an email and we'll talk about it on here. All right? Have a good day. Have a blessed day and stay hydrated. Goodbye.